All right, one gas opener. Most likely going to be again one of those one gate Nexus with just one gas. Didn't he open double gas earlier on, at least one of the games?
No,
Stardust,
I don't think so.
Okay, no, not in the first game. Okay, no,
Nope.
I don't think he did in the last game. Never mind. But Stardust is one of those guys who on two gas, like if you're a Terran player and you scout Stardust on two gas, you can start getting paranoid. Because it could literally be anything, but I feel like these days, more often than not, it will be a Stargate. And he's not choosing to mix it up, which is a little bit surprising. Like usually he mixes it up very, very well.
No, that's true. I mean, the first map he kind of won in a weird way, and the second he kind of lost in a weird way. So far we didn't see a really straight up game where both getting their upgrades going, their E-base, the forges, pulling Colossus, stuff like that. So maybe he wants to try it once more and see if he gets a normal game and see how it pans out. But yeah, so with just one gate Nexus he cancels the Zealot. This time we see it's much more clean for Stardust compared to the last map.
These guys are actually very good friends. You know, they are part of a group online where they chat together between Teja, Stardust, I think San is in there, Daisy, and they're everyday chatting. They're a big group of friends. Hyun, I think, also is in there. So whenever they play in tournament, you know, there is always this banter. I think that's why we saw them smile as much as they did before the game started.
That's nice to her.
Oh, that probe.
Oh, it's actually going down. First blood, guys.
Drawn by Teja here. He's gonna escape quite comfortably. And behind is a similar build to the previous game, where you had two additional barracks, and he's gonna go for the Pult build.
But will he get combat shield once again? Because this map is much bigger, so it takes a long time before you actually be able to enter the natural of the
It's actually a big deal. Those Marines just wouldn't die.
Yeah,
like they walked inside of Photon Overcharge like they didn't feel a thing, man.
Yeah, and with combat shield it's very hard for Stalkers to kill them as well. Like, even if you kite the Marines, like at some point you will eventually run out of space in your main base because
you will be up against the wall, literally.
And that's happened to one of these Stalkers, and just combat shield is a very good upgrade for doing these kind of attacks.
Just a single robo for now for Stardust. No forge yet, so no quick forge like we saw in the first game.
This time it's Stimpack though.
Oh yeah, and so different play. Do you think he's gonna be aggressive then?
No, I think this time it's going. Actually, you might be right. It could be a big stim attack, but
the thing is, if you move out and get close to that Nexus, you don't have to commit to attack. Like you might fall to Photon Overcharge and then just pull back from there. And usually what we see from Terrans is that they go for this in the natural and send the Reaper into the main at the same time. But now Teja is going to do that even before, because he wants to make sure he knows what's up. And Stardust has actually done a very good counter to this 3 barracks play by getting 2 additional gateways.
Another probe has died. That's so annoying for Stardust. And yeah, you're right. He's adding 2 more gates before he adds any additional tech.
They're going to finish kind of late, but supposedly he should get 1 warp in from all of them before the attack begins.
Yeah, I think so. I think he will, definitely. The Mothership Core does have the energy for Photon Overcharge, and keep in mind that Stimpack takes way longer than Combat Shield, so if Teja is going for the attack, he won't have the upgrade right by now.
Yeah, but the Mothership Core is actually in the main, in the middle line. It would take quite some time to reach the natural. He could lose quite a bit of unit. I guess he has the Observer.
The Observer
so
will see it, That should be fine.
A little bit worried. What is Teja doing? He's hanging in the middle of the map. Oh, I think he's hoping.
He wants to intercept the Observer, maybe?
No. How could you know an Observer is there?
You see it right now.
Yeah, but why would an Observer even go this way? I think he was hoping for Stardust to go through the middle of the map because he has vision of the Watchtower. He would have let him go through and counter-attacked.
Intercept the units, okay.
Yeah, but Stardust somehow... Oh, I guess Stardust doesn't know where Teja is because he didn't scout. So that's why he sent that. So he got really lucky here. Wow.
But actually his Observer got tricked, so he will scout the top left first. Will take him a long time before he actually finds out where the Terran is.
Twilight is on the way now.
Finishes in 20 seconds. How many sentries? We do have 2 sentries, so he will have a few force shields to trap the army or push it away.
And he's still... Actually, no, he lost the Reaper, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he can't send that in the main while he attacks the natural. Still might go for it. I think if you at least force the Photon Overcharge...
How many probes will he get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Everything. He sees a window of opportunity to try and kill a lot of probes.
Oh my god.
9 of them already died.
The sentries. He's going...
Teja doing the damage. He's even going to kill another one.
I think he will get the last one as well. It's so close.
He's going to get it.
Oh my god.
With the last shot, Teja killing 9 probes and 2 sentries. Just losing a few bio forces. 1 Marauder and 8 Marines. That's a very, very good trade here. Man. Stardust is down in walkers all of a sudden. 41 probes to 43 SCVs. Teja is in a great position already. He's already making the first 2 medivacs.
Man, if you ask me, that's the time to concede already. This is so painful, really. 9 probes, both sentries. Like, what does he have? 1 Colossus, 2 Stalker, and the Mothership Core. Of course, the Mothership Core has full energy. Somehow, he didn't use his Photon Overcharge, but he was a little bit surprised that the Stim army was getting into his natural that easy.
Stardust is adding on 2 extra gateways. He needs to warp in a lot of units right now if he wants to be able to hold comfortably. He does have 1 Colossus. An Observer is going to be sniped across the map. He's at the beginning of a long series. Wait and see.
Stimson once more. He doesn't have much sentries, so no force fields almost. The Colossus is getting a lot of fire.
He's going to get the Colossus.
Oh my god.
And there is no Photon Overcharge there being used. Those Stalkers are going to die. It's this game. Okay, Photon Overcharge gets used, but TaeJa is going to trade his Bioforces for even more probes.
Yeah, this is so good.
He's already killed 17 probes in total. He's brought down Stardust to 43 probes to 49 SCVs. This is ridiculous what we're seeing from TaeJa. Relentless attacks, perfect micro, and he's being the opportunist in this series. He's just attacking, and then every time he's probably surprised to see there is not much enough to defend.
Insane damage has been dealt so far.
Blink is not finished yet, by the way.
I have no idea how Stardust can recover from this. The third base is on the way. Maybe if he gets both Medivacs for free. No,
he doesn't have Blink yet.
TaeJa is careful.
It's not finished.
And man, this is so crazy. TaeJa did so much damage with just a few Bioforces in the early game. And I think he's gearing up to attack the natural and the main base at the same time. And
a single forge starts, but it's so late. I mean, this is so sad. Stardust is just broke in this game because of all the walkers he's lost.
Yeah. And
he's in the main waiting. If the natural gets attacked again, this is gonna kill a lot of probes.
He has Photon Overcharge, so maybe.
Yeah, but if he targets the probes.
Yeah. He's not really willing to commit.
TaeJa notices there is not much here, only a few Zealots and Photon Overcharge. He's gonna kill probes for as long as he can. That was 4 more probes. It gets worse every time for Stardust. 21 probes have been killed.
And I was talking about a normal game. Stardust just gets wrecked on this map. This is like so painful to watch for me. I don't know. Like
hashtag wrecked.
Hashtag wrecked. Yeah, he would need like DTs and something like that because there are no missile turrets. That would be actually a good recovery. But
we need some beautiful storms, if you ask me.
Beautiful
he's
storms.
Not even gonna take 2 Templars. TaeJa attacking, training some orders for a lot of Zealots.
Good Blink
finally gonna be used, but the target of the Stalkers is good enough. He sniped a lot of them.
Not that good. He lost 3 of his 5 Stalkers. Widow Mines are burrowing underneath the Observer, so that doesn't really help TaeJa, but it doesn't really matter too much. Thermal Lens is done though, so maybe TaeJa cannot break him here.
That Observer is actually the last one. If TaeJa scans that, there's going to be no detection, but he doesn't have that many Vikings, and there is now 2 Colossus with Thermal Lens. TaeJa gets in there. He's going to get a target fire. Those Vikings are being left untouched. One of them is being targeted. Both the Colossi are going to die, and TaeJa is going to press forward with the Widow Mines now.
He lost his Vikings though, but he got 2 Colossus with only Marauders. He's burrowing 1 Widow Mine behind the mineral line. Doesn't get a good shot.
Big shot, gets 4 kills on 4 more probes. So it's now 25 probes that are dead in this game. Man, Stardust is down to 44.
120 supply against 75. Stardust is trying to get a 3rd Nexus because he had the minerals, but to be honest, I don't think that Nexus will last long.
I'm glad you find it funny, Hazu, because Stardust is down to 4 Zealots, 1 single Colossus, and 3 Stalkers. The 3rd base is gonna get cancelled. Why TaeJa's economy is remaining untouched for the entire game.
And yeah, he's stimming his Marauders once again forward to get to the Colossus here, but
he also is not doing much for some time, but there's just not enough here for Stardust. This is gonna be game.
Yeah. Now he's finally kiting back, and I think TaeJa maybe has to retreat once more because there's another Colossus coming. But
no, he doesn't. His TaeJa is gonna pick up and probably drop on top of this Colossus.
But it's only Marines. He has to be a little bit careful though.
You can run, but you can't try. GG. And TaeJa takes the lead with a beautiful game.
Early aggression, yeah.
Relentless aggression. Just constant attack. And you know, most of these attacks, like, it was not his plan to like win the game right like this. He was just an opportunist. He was just attacking, and every single time the units of Stardust were out of position, he just teams in there, snipe probes, and that was the story of this game. He's just sniping probes left and right.
This is so crazy. I really think the first Observer, which saw the army in the middle of the map, like the 8 Marines, 1 Marauder, it really tricked Stardust because it felt like, okay, he saw the army and he thought, okay, that can't be Stimpack or Combat Shield. So it's just a normal poke that the Terran does to that time. So he wasn't really paying attention to his natural, and then like out of nowhere, Stimp Marines and Marauders were sitting inside the natural, killing probes already, and then even getting the 2 sentries for free.
This is one of the problems when you don't scout here, and you know, since Stardust doesn't scout, if TaeJa really picks up, we're gonna rewatch
more.
That first attack where TaeJa attacks, sees that there's just too few units to to be able to defend
Where's the Photon
comfortably against
overcharge?
this.
His mothership core is AFK in
It
this
was
fight.
still in the main. It's that observer that should have stayed around the third base, that moved back out of position. Now even the sentry was killed. I mean, 11 walkers killed right away, plus 2 sentries. It's just too much. So we're going to be playing on Foxtrot Labs for the fourth map. If Teja really picked up on the fact that Stardust doesn't scout, and you do some kind of proxy, either 2 racks or even like some kind of Reaper proxy, Stardust I think would take a lot of damage here, just because he wouldn't see it coming at all. Even die, I think against 2 racks, he just right up die. Take a page out of Demoslim's book here, maybe in 2 racks.
You're absolutely right. He didn't scout on any of the maps so far, right? Yeah, so
He just won't scout.
you're absolutely right. So if Teja wants to go for something crazy, this is a really good opportunity because he's leading 2-0. I mean, why not? 2-1, sorry guys. So in the bottom left of Foxtrot, we have the Liquid player. It is Teja.
And his opponents, he had some success in the first game but struggled in the last 2. It is my Insanity Stardust! Both players wishing each other luck. I don't think we're gonna have 2 racks, but I thought it'd be funny to see Teja maybe really picking up on the fact that Stardust has not been putting any effort into scouting.
Yeah. By the way, do you like Foxtrot? Sorry.
I mean, maybe better than some other maps, but overall it's definitely not the best map, I think, for Protoss to play on against Terran. Then again, I mean, I'm a Trobo man.
Teja completely steamrolling everything on Red Bull. Terran!
I think a lot of people, especially a lot of Terrans, are Teja fan or Team Liquid fan. So basically everybody in StarCraft are very pleased with the way this is going.
Definitely, yeah.
Teja going to be opening for Reaper once again. Look at that tweet, just Terran. That's all you need to say, and hashtag Battlegrounds, of course.
Yeah, don't
so we
forget
can put your tweets on the stream if you want to be